Australia. Starting at point guard number 13, Aspen Banel. Of shooting guard number 11, Alexis Banel. Of small forward number 1, Mapua. Of forward forward number 0, Christian Wall. And at center number 9, Bullis Kale. Head coach for Australia. And now, let's make way for the starters of your Mapua Red Robins. Starting at guard number 51, Julian Torres. Of shooting guard number 30, Raquel Locoso. Of small forward number 6, Noah Banal. Of forward forward number 31, Saul Ncraa. And at center number 18, Jan Buffalo. Head coach for Mapua Red Robins. First quarter.
And good afternoon once more to all of our live viewers in our Facebook page and other streamed videos here for the Ncraa 18 Under Invitational Tournament. This is a game between the Mapua Red Robins and the Royals Australia. My name is Daryl Alulod, together with Coach Anton de los Reyes as our analyst for today. Coach Anton, a foreign team competing against an NCAA squad. What can we say on the game at hand?
For the Royals Basketball Club, head coach Andy Pahanel mentioned that they need to make adjustments regarding the press break, because if you can recall their last game, it was the press break that killed them during the third quarter in that game. They also need to box out and rebound, stay focused in the game, and try to fight through the physical nature of Philippine basketball. For the Malayan Red Robin side, they need to limit their turnovers. They had 24 turnovers in their last game against the DLSU Dasmariñas Junior Patriots. So that's something they need to address. More assists. They only had 14 assists in that ball game. Composure and again, defense should be their number one focus for this ball game.
So now, Coach Anton, you can see here the transition offense was being interrupted here by the Mapua Red Robins. Del Pozo switching hands in midair. What an aggressive move there by Del Pozo, who will go to the free throw area for his first chance on the line.
So Del Pozo taking it strong, getting that foul from Banyes. That's the aggressiveness of Del Pozo.
Remember, on our first game, Del Pozo shoots a lot or takes a lot of three-point shot, but this time he drives hard to the basket.
No doubt that was addressed. Del Pozo, 7 points in that ball game, but only shot 22.2%. So not a really good field goal percentage.
Ball was tapped by Chot Reyes. McCoy inbounding the basketball with 14 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Pahanel penetrates, loses the basketball. Banal steals it. Palis to Del Pozo with an easy finish. It's like a three-man wave that we noticed there.
So Del Pozo again finishing on that fast break. Pahanel, that's his second turnover early in this ball game. Needs to take care of the ball more.
And one play. Count that basket. And number 9, Bolly Scare, will go to the free throw line.
So early in this ball game, we can see that they're getting Bolly Scare, their big man, involved in the offense, as opposed to their first game where they kind of fell in love with the three-point shot.
Bolly Scare unable to capitalize his chance on the line. So a pushing foul will be called.
So Christian Wells gets called for a foul. Unnecessary if you ask me, because ball was already in the hands of a Red Robins player.
He needs to be smarter the next time. Pali swings the ball over to an open Del Pozo, who missed the three-point shot. They control the offensive board. Shot clock is down to 10. Chot Reyes for 3. No problem for Chot Reyes.
So great assist by Jillian Palis, getting his teammates involved.
And I like this matchup I'm seeing now. Pahanel competing against Palis. Same speed, same height. Ball is scared, missing it on the three-point shot. But Banyas is there for a putback finish.
So Banyas being at the right place at the right time. Nice jump hook, getting it over Chot Reyes and Noah Banal.
So it's 9-6. There's a 3-point lead here for the Mapua Red Robins. Palis for 3, off mark. Offensive board picked up here for Banal. Banal swings the ball over. Now it's in the hands of Del Pozo, who took that floater. Chot Reyes decides to set up one more time for the Mapua Red Robins. Great pass and a perfect finish there for Palis Tuliago.
So Jillian Palis, again, like what I mentioned, getting his teammates involved early in this ball game. You like what you're seeing from Justin Palis.
Banyas fakes, puts it up and in for number 11,
Great,
Banyas.
great patience inside by Banyas, getting 2 Red Robins players up in the air.
And I like the game that Royals Australia is showing to us now here in the first period. It's real different compared to the first game that they have. And on the other end, Del Pozo showing us that he can really shoot from the three-point country.
So Del Pozo getting that 3-point bucket to go from the corner. Nice find by his teammate.
Fahanel is being triple teamed there. McCoy missing it. Rebound by Chot Reyes.
So you can see Mabok McCoy taking it strong to the basket. Earlier, he was taking those 3-point shots. Now, they're being more aggressive taking it to the basket. Talking about the Royals Basketball Australia.
So we have a 3-man substitution here for Royals Australia. So Tiare Raukawa playing for the first time, and Ibrahim Sohail is on the court now as well, together with number 6, Rice Prats. Mabuk McCoy now running, driving hard against Bargo, but it will go out of bounds after that rejection. Or it is a foul whistled against Bargo.
So Mabok McCoy taking it strong to the basket. Again, not falling in love with that 3-point shot, making sure that they get some points inside before getting those points outside. It's a good strategy.
Because if you're going to drive hard inside, they will clog the driving lane and it will make a space for your shooter on the perimeter. It's a great strategy so far for the Royals Australia. 14-9 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. But there will be a moving screen called against Bargo.
So that's his second foul. Talking about Bagro. That's John Bagro.
For correction, it's Bagro for the last
Yes.
name.
It's John Bagro.
So he
Gotta
will.
be disciplined when you
Mhm.
set those picks. Can't stress that enough.
Even then, ball was stolen here by Chot Reyes to Del Pozo. Del Pozo got intimidated on that offensive play. Jillian Palace now stop pops. Rebound picked up here by Del Pozo. Chot Reyes looking for Jillian Palace at the corner, but almost a steal for McCoy.
I like the scrappiness of this Red Robin squad. Not giving up on those offensive rebounds. They're all over the place.
And everyone is always ready to run down the court. Banal asking for a clear out. Gives it over to Del Pozo. For three. He missed it. Raukawa being wobbled there by Chot Reyes. Mabuk McCoy on the left wing. Decides to drive inside. Ball was tapped from behind. Jillian Pally steps on the gas against three defenders. And Ian Lilo almost commits a 3 seconds violation.
That was close.
Too close, yeah, actually. Del Pozo from a 3-point area, he missed it again. But as you can see now, you know, it's really a green light for Del Pozo to take that shot. And
Russell Del Pozo. That's correct. He does have the green line. And you can see when he takes that shot, it's straight. Sometimes it's just short or too strong. So just a little adjustment. I'm pretty sure he's going to start hitting those 3-pointers.
I love the form that Russell Del Pozo is, you know, showing to us every time that he shoots the three. And he has confidence to do that. Noah Banal crossing over. And a Pinoy step is good for Noah Banal.
Great move by Noah Banal in transition, giving that Pinoy step beauty.
So Hail loses the basketball. 2-on-2 play now. Pally stop pops. Rebound will stay, or the ball will stay with Mapua Red Robins. And look at this, Coach Anton, a platoon substitution for the Mapua Red Robins.
So fresh legs, that's always going to be an advantage, especially if you're going to be playing high-octane basketball.
And a knockout play like what you mentioned for the Mapua Red Robins. This time it's Ken Bo converting it.
So very, very nice baseline inbound play for the Red Robins.
And a tap from behind by Ken Bo. Gives the ball over to Christopher Sigua.
So Christopher Sigua,
And
recipient of that transition pass. We now have a timeout by the Royals Basketball Australia. 18-9 is our score. Mapua up. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
And slowly, the Mapua Red Robins is increasing their lead now here at the first quarter, 18-9.
So Ken Bo guilty of that reach-in foul on that's Bullis Kerr.
And Coach Anton, both teams are now in the penalty here. So if I'm on the side of Royal Australia, I will go drive hard inside with the length that they have. They will have an advantage.
That's correct. That is what you need to do to be able to get to the line.
Garcia gives it to Sigua inside against a taller defender, disregarding the height and length of Kerr.
So Christopher Sigua, you gotta like the intensity of this young man.
And look at that finish, switching hands with the quickness. Pahanel showing us that he has a basketball skill indeed.
So that's Ashton Pahanel. Scored 12 points in their game against the EAC Brigadiers. 12 points, 33% field goal percentage in that game.
And converts that end one opportunity for the Royals Australia. Sigua again. CJ is asking for number 3 play. Christopher Sigua gives the ball over. And Garcia with an easy finish inside. Rex Garcia scoring for the first time.
So overshoots Ken Bo, but there to clean up the mess is Garcia.
Early on the shot clock shot there for Pahanel. CJ asking for a play again. Ken Bo, they're really swinging that ball in the wing now. 3-point attempt is good for number 20, Rex Garcia. So 5 points already for Rex.
Now Rex Garcia getting himself going, getting that 3-pointer to go.
Ball almost stolen. Pascual now against a smaller defender, but it is an offensive foul called against Pascual.
So Pascual being bothered by the defense of Urag.
CJ Urag is really giving his body against Pascual on that possession. Shot clock is now off. 3 seconds remaining here in the first period. And number 3, Ian Lilo beating the buzzer. It's now 27-14 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. Stay tuned. We will be back after this quarter break.
Start of the second quarter.
So this is now the start of our second period. Mapua Red Robins in control in this game, 27-14 against the Royals Australia, unable to increase their lead there. Raukawa gives the ball back to Pascual. Pahanel penetrates, Soars high but unable to score, absorbing the contact there.
It's a great drive by Ashton Pahanel. Just couldn't get that finish.
And Garcia, they're not really scared with that tall and lanky frame by Kerr. They are really attacking him now.
Well, that's one way of getting him out of the ball game. If you attack him and you get him into foul trouble, he's going to end up riding the bench. So that's a good strategy for the Red Robins.
And
They already have the advantage in terms of manpower. Height is where they're lacking. So getting a ball is scare in foul trouble.
and a silent operator here. This Rex Garcia of Mapua Red Robins, Coach Anton. He is now scoring 7 points coming off the bench. What a production for Rex Garcia. Ashton. Double team there and he is fouled. And Ashton Pahanel is really trying his best to crack that defense of Mapua Red Robins by doing his dribble drive penetration. Pahanel inbounding the basketball. Good pass, perfect execution. That is Prats for a 2 points.
A great baseline inbound play execution by the Royals of Australia. Much needed basket.
And block from behind. Clean block there by McCoy. And another dipsy-do finish there by Ashton Pahanel.
So Ashton Pahanel, smallest guy on the court right now, doing damage.
And Noel Banal making his presence felt from the three-point mark. The third generation Banal is making his name on the basketball industry as well. Kerr gives the ball over to Pahanel. This will be a two-man game between Kerr and Pahanel. Kerr is in trouble. Transition play, Christopher Sigua all alone for two.
So all unknown, Christopher Sigua getting that transition basket to go off of that miss of Ashton Pahanel.
Raukawa using the screen of Kerr. Raukawa with it. Kicks the ball out to Prats. And Kerr, one dribble, pull up, too strong. And CJ gives the ball over to Christopher. Sigua unable to control the ball. And who will get the possession? It's Royals Australia basketball.
Pass was too strong. Couldn't handle that pass. So ball sailed out of bounds for the Malayan Red Robins. So this is a luxury right now for the Red Robins to have this kind of lead, to be able to mix and match
On this
players on the floor.
Coach Anton, on this kind of packet tournaments, this is the time where you will improve the chemistry of your team. Chemistry between your bench players and your starters.
So Cairo Aurelio getting that lefty layup to go. Good job.
Noah Banal for three once more. Rebound here. Picked up by Sigua. And Pahanel still gets and controls the ball with a 2-point basket. And a timeout will be called here by the Mapua Red Robins. Our score is 34-22. 12-point lead by the Mapua Red Robins with 6 minutes and 37 seconds. Play continues here inside the Patriots Gymnasium de La Salle, Dasmariñas. Dima Felix setting up the play now. Novo Banal together with Garcia, who missed that floater. Pahanel setting up, asking for a screen of care. Pahanel for three. In and out for Ashton Pahanel. Almost, but not quite for him.
It's a good screen set by his teammate. It was wide open. Just couldn't get that top of the key three-pointer to go.
Noah Banal creating a separation. Rebound battle here picked up by Garcia.
So Rex Garcia, again, doing damage for the Red Robins.
And I like the way Garcia seals the backs out, or winning the position against a bigger Mabuk McCoy. Raukawa throws the ball over to a striking Ashton Pahanel, who's scoring 2 points once more.
A grid recognition, good steal by his teammate. That's number 3, Raukawa, to Ashton Pahanel for that easy layup.
3-point attempt is missed. Rebound here by Kerr. Raukawa waited for his teammate now. Mabuk McCoy attempting a three and making it for Royals Australia.
So Mabuk McCoy wide open. Nice pass by Raukawa. Ball is scared with that Gortat screen.
I like that Gortat screen. Kids nowadays needs to understand how are they going to capitalize that Gortat screen. Coach Anton, since that we've mentioned that already, can you please help us understand how does that Gortat screen works?
So Gortat screen is when you set a screen, but instead of making that screen hit, you have your defender, or you have your offensive, your teammate who has the ball. You put a screen on the defender of your defender. You get what I mean?
The big man will seal the smaller defender.
The big man will seal his defender. That way, your teammate has a clear line to the basket.
That is right, Coach Anton. And that is coming from the player named Marcin Gortat, actually. So this will be a Royals basketball now. Mabuk McCoy trying to score again from the three-point area. Swishing it once more.
So back-to-back hits by Mabuk McCoy. And we were able to see him get those shots to go in their first game.
And Coach Anton, just like that, the lead is now down to single digit for the Mapua Red Robins. It's just only 8 points that they are holding now. Ball was picked here by the Royals Australia. Pascual gives the ball over to Mabuk. Mabuk McCoy loses it, saves it, and it goes to the hands of Jillian Palace on a transition play to Del Pozo. These two-headed Spitfire guards is really dangerous for Mapua Red Robins, and almost a chase down block there, Coach Anton.
Almost, but not quite. Caught the head, according to our referee. So Araulio now has a chance to get 2 free throws. But before that, we do have a timeout by the Royals Australia basketball. 40-30 is our score. Mapua up by 10. 2 minutes and 53 remaining in our ball game. Arrows now for Araulio,
And
trying to get some points next to his name.
a bit silent in this game now. Araulio haven't scored any yet. So, like what you mentioned, Coach Anton, this will help him get his game going. And Kerr trying to operate down low, and he will have his chance on the line.
Ball is scare. Very mobile for a big guy. Just needs some polishing. Of course, he's a young guy. He's 18 and under in this tournament, so a lot of upside and improvement for Ball is scare.
Potential is way up in the sky for this young man. And look at his touch from the free throw area, getting that friendly roll from the free throw shot. Jillian Palace setting it up now against Banyes. Noah Banal. And there will be an offensive foul called against Jillian Palace. Got caught waving off his defender on that play.
So Jillian Pal is trying to plead his case to the referee to no avail.
He's saying that he's being held there by Banyas. But our referee says a different thing there, or sees a different thing. Kerr curving his space inside, but unable to finish. Great defense for Bagro.
Bagro getting a hand on that shot. So nice defense.
Great ball movement here for the Mapua Red Robins. Cross-court pass to Del Pozo for three, who missed it once more. In and out play here for the Mapua Red Robins. What can you say about that, Coach Anton?
No, Banal getting that wide open three again because of that crisp ball movement being shown by the Red Robins inside and out.
And Noah Banal securing the board. Jillian Palace taking it easy now, 43-31 with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Palace pass to the baseline. Bagro using that floater is missed. Rebound here for Royals Australia. Raokawa with that hesitation, finish is good.
Raokawa, great move inside. Again, you mentioned hesitation. That was a very, very good example of a hesitation move, using his left hand to finish that shot.
And Noah Banal missing the three-point shot for the Mapua Red Robins. Here comes Raokawa again against Del Pozo this time. Mabuk McCoy being well defended by Chot Reyes. Raokawa with a miss. The lefty missing another chance at a two-point shot. Less than a minute remaining in here. Shot clock is already off. It's now down to 3 seconds. Del Pozo stop, pops, and he beats the buzzer. Our referee signal to count that basket in. 45-33 in favor of the Mapua Red Robins. And we will be back with our halftime report after a quick break. Good afternoon to everyone who is watching with us right now. We are here inside the Patriots Gymnasium of the De La Salle Dasmariñas, Cavite. It's a bad weather indeed here in Cavite. And Coach Anton, a battle between the Mapua Red Robins competing against the Royals Australia. Great story to tell. Can you please help us with that?
So Mapua shooting 41.9% from the field, 18 out of 43, grabbing a total of 26 rebounds, 14 assists, only 5 turnovers in today's ball game. They're being paced by Russell Del Pozo with 11 points, supported by Rex Garcia with a quiet 9 points, and Noah Banal with 8 points. For the Royals Australia, shooting 44.8%, pretty good shooting clip. They are at 19 rebounds, 7 assists, but 9 turnovers. That's why they are down by 12 points in this ball game. They're being paced by their captain Ashton Pahanel with 9 points. He's supported by Mabok McCoy with 7 points. 2 out of 3 from the 3-point area. That's 66.7%. There's also Alexis Banez, 6 points. And Bolis Scare with 5 points and 6 rebounds. So we're going to see how this is all going to shape up in the second half of action.
And the Royals Australia is having some concerns now to be back in this game. They are being out-rebounded here by the smaller lineup of the Mapua Red Robins. So this is a great game to watch. The Mapua Red Robins is dominating so far, but we know the Royals Australia, they have the height and strength to be back in this game. And of course,
yeah, sometimes when you think about it, rebounding, it's not really controlled by... I mean, height is important, obviously, but sometimes it's also about positioning, boxing out, those types of fundamentals for you to be able to get that rebound. And also the determination to want to get that rebound also plays a key part.
the proper positioning, the reading on that basketball and where will it bounce. So those things are really important. And so far, Mapua Red Robins is showing to us that they can do that. And in a short period of time now, we will be back with our second half of this game. This is now the start of the third period, Coach Anton. And a great game so far for the Mapua Red Robins. Jillian Palace with the basketball. They are really using and capitalizing with that great ball movement on this game. That's a beautiful basketball being shown to us here. And this time, it's Noah Banal scoring on the three-point area.
So that great ball movement, Noah Banal, the recipient of that wide open 3-point basket.
Trying to answer his back. Raukawa unable to nail that bomber from the three-point area. Del Pozo from the three-point shot. Entry pass inside, and Bargo missing that point-blank shot.
So John Bagro, that's right, missing that point-blank shot. He had the advantage, just couldn't finish.
Good
Sorry,
find
miss.
already for Jillian Palace, but on the other end, Pahanel loses his footing there.
So unforced turnover there for Royals Australia.
And Coach Anton, as early as now, I want to thank our sponsors in this game to make this thing passable now for the 18 under invitational tournament of the NCRAA. Of course, Philippine Sports Commission, SBP, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, Paninap Beach Camp, Forest Lodge, Baguio City, right inside at the heart of the Camp John Hay, and Molten for the real game. Of course, up, down under production. Rebound battle picked up here by Palace, who had a double-double rebound and points on the first game.
Jillian Palace almost had a triple-double actually in their last game. He had 18 points. Sorry, he had 21 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists.
And him again grabbing that offensive board, and Noah Banal scoring on that play inside.
You can see there, Coach Andy tapping ball is scare. They need that height to be able to get that. We're able to get some rebounds for his team.
Raukawa trying to operate the inside, and he is successful in doing it.
So strong drive by Tiare Raukawa. Lefty layup gets it to go.
Del Pozo to Bagro. In and out play again for the Mapua Red Robins, and the Baliwag native Del Pozo scoring on the three-point area.
Russell Del Pozo wide open. Inside, outside, working for the Red Robins.
And almost a block there for Bagro, but he will be whistled with a foul. So Sohail will have his first chance in the free throw area, and that will delay the entry of Ker.
So Ibrahim Sihail.
This will be his first chance, actually, to score in the free throw area.
Thought he had a free shot, but Bagro not giving up on that play. So kudos to John Bagro.
One out of two now for Ibrahim Sohail. And the Twin Towers is now fielded back in for the Royals Australia. Their height and length is really needed here for the offensive board, or the rebounding department actually, for the Royals Australia. Jillian Palace gives it over to Garcia. Great ball movement once more for the Mapua Red Robins, but Noah Banal missing that penetration inside. Raukawa losing the basketball to Jillian Palace.
Jillian Palace finding his teammate EJ Garcia. Now you like this from Jillian Palace, getting his teammate involved. EJ Garcia, obviously, not really the player that sees the most action for this Red Robin squad, but Jillian Palace making his time here meaningful by giving him a chance to score.
You're correct in that, Coach Anton. That is the privilege for you to have a player like Jillian Palace, like what you mentioned, a guard that is an extension of the coach inside the playing court. On the other end, Mabok McCoy scoring again.
So Mabok McCoy getting that layup to go.
Creaming this lead down now, 55-36. It is still in favor of Mapua Red Robins, and Jillian Palace, the young veteran, increasing it with 3 points more. Ball goes out of bounds after the missed shot of Wells.
So Christian Wells, nothing but air on that attempt. So you gotta wonder, they gotta get better shot selection.
And Garcia, speaking of shot selection, it is no problem for him. Step back three for Garcia.
So both Garcias now, EJ Garcia, Rex Garcia, showing us.
So Garcia inbounding the
It's just,
basketball now.
showing us flashes of brilliance.
Yeah, speaking of flashes of brilliance, it's really indeed on their basketball now. Mapua Red Robins dominating here, 61-36. Jillian Palace still on top of the key, in and out, using that backboard of the three.
I don't think he meant to do that. I think,
If it goes in,
I think it was just luck if that went in.
and nothing but net on that perimeter jumper by Colette. And he brings a lot of fans here inside the Patriots gym.
I believe he's could be the brother or the son of the assistant coach. That's Paul Collette.
Garcia on the corner gives it over to Palace. Shot Reyes. Stop and pop, no go, but Jillian Palace is there for the offensive putback. Chance for number 27, Hadap, missing it, and there will be a timeout called by the Royals Australia, 61-39 in favor of Mapua Red Robins with 4 minutes and 7 seconds left. And the action continues here inside the DLSU Dasmariñas Gymnasium. 61-39 with 4 minutes remaining. Ball is in the hands of Pahanel. Gives it to Kerr inside. Another offensive board for the Royals Australia. And Mabuk McCoy will have or booked his chance on the free throw area.
Foul on number 27,
Mabok McCoy not giving up. Trying to get that offensive rebound.
And Coach Anton, one of the players for Mapua Red Robins, will have his chance now. For the first time, actually, it's Aldred Hadap. On the first game, we did not see him in action, but good thing, and this will give him a boost of confidence.
That's right.
Aldred
Aldred Hadap actually didn't play in the first half, now getting a chance to play for the Red Robins.
Almost a steal there. Trying to give that ball to Kerr once more. Ball was stolen. Lilo inside. Missing that layup opportunity, but it is an offensive foul whistled against CJ Urag.
So CJ Urag getting called for that offensive foul. Sayang. He was able to get that offensive rebound. Got the offensive rebound, got the offensive foul as well. Everything offensive for CJ Urag.
He turns the ball over after that. Pahanel. They're really looking for Kerr and Mabuk inside. Pahanel for 3. And it's good for Ashton Pahanel.
Ashton Pahanel leading the scoring for the Royals Australia basketball team.
And he can really shoot from the rainbow country. Garcia dips it to finish. Hits nothing but the backboard for the Mapua Red Robins. Chance here for the Royals Australia to trim down this lead. They are down here by a huge margin already, 61-43. Mabuk Bakoy penetrates. His shot was too short. Hits the deck, but no foul is whistled. Garcia, EJ for 3. Rebound here for the Mapua Red Robins again.
So Lilo with that 15-foot jumper couldn't get it to fall.
And Prats with a good shot inside after a great pass of Kerr.
Well, nice pass indeed by Bolescare to his teammate. So sometimes that's all you need. You just need that small spark to get your team going.
That will ignite the engine of this Royals Australia. Let's see if this will get their game going now, Coach Anton.
Hacking foul on number 1, Maverick McCoy, his second to Royals Australia. Position.
So Ken Bo is on the line now for 2 free throws. So they're going to give Mabuk McCoy and Bolescare a well-deserved rest. And I'm sure here, Coach Anton, that they will be back on the 4th period. They will play heavy minutes on that time.
They are the reliables for this Royal Australia squad. So most definitely we are going to see those players, Mabuk McCoy, Ashton Pahanel, and Bolescare in the 4th quarter.
The core of this Royals Australia. This time it's Banyas. Crossing the half-court line is Prats. Giving the ball back to Banyas, being defended by CJ. Royals Australia is having a difficulty to look for a shot. 5 seconds remaining on their shot clock. Prats in traffic, missing it. CJ Urag again stepping on the gas. No foul is whistled. Aurelio escaping the double team of Urag and Garcia.
Great way to break that press. Talking about the Royals Australia, Aurelio splitting those splitting 2 defenders.
Great way to disrupt that full court pressure. Great read for Aurelio. But he missed that first chance on the line.
You gotta get those free throws to go. All important free throws. Talking about free throws, the Royals Australia shot 41% in their game against EAC. 7 out of 17 in the free throw area.
Urag swinging the ball over to Chot Reyes. Garcia open for a moment, but unable to locate for a shot. CJ Urag using the screen of Bagro. Bagro muscling his way through, but foul will be whistled before the shot clock ends. So free throw will be given to Lilo rather.
His second, 3 on Royals Australia.
So Garcia and Urag will rest for a moment for the Mapua Red Robins.
2 free throws for Ian Lilo.
So Ian Lilo on the free throw area, the backup big man of the Mapua Red Robins on the line now.
In the last game, Ian Lilo scored 2 points, would grab 6 rebounds. So he may not have done it on the offensive end, but in the rebound department, was able to contribute to the Red Robins cause.
Yes, doing his role for his team. Ken Bo, cross-court pass. Ken Bo once more trying to operate in the mid-range. Off the backboard shot is no go. But Lilo is there to clean up the board.
So offensive rebounds, those putbacks, going to be costly for this Royal Australia squad.
And Coach Anton, it's 66-46 now. 20-point lead here by the Mapua Red Robins. And they got the ball once more. They are trying to beat the buzzer here. They have enough time. Unable to do so for the Mapua Red Robins. And that will end the third period. 66-46. 20-point advantage for the Mapua Red Robins. We will be back with our fourth and final period. And that signals the fourth and final period of our fifth game of this day. The Mapua Red Robins is up here by 20-point mark. And controlling the board is Mabok McCoy. Passing the ball over to Raukawa, who will get the possession now. It goes to the Mapua Red Robins. Red Robins are now running. And a great find there by Bo to Sigua.
So Christopher Sigua running the break, getting that pass from Ken Bo.
A big man that can run the playing court. I love to see those kind of big men actually. And what will be the call? It is a holding foul called against Sigua. And Coach Anton, this is one thing that Sigua needs to, overcome, that foul trouble actually.
That's his fourth personal, if I'm not mistaken. So I gotta be careful.
Like what we have mentioned, he needs to be disciplined on giving out those fouls, and Sigua committed another one.
So it's just his second foul. I thought he was already in foul trouble. But traditional three-point play for Bole Scare.
Garcia rebounded the basketball. Dima Felix gives it over to Sigua. And Sigua, understanding that there's a mismatch between him and Pahanel.
So Ashton Pahanel had no choice but to give up that foul.
It is a duty foul given there by Ashton Pahanel. Sigua again. J.R. Garcia to Dima Felix. Hadap against a taller Bole Scare. And look at this lineup now, Coach Anton, of the Royals Australia. Three big men. Mabok McCoy, Bole Scare, and Ibrahim Sohail playing at the same time.
So pretty tall lineup the Royals have on the floor. Let's see if it's going to help their cause. Remember, they're down by 20 points. 8 minutes and 27 remaining. A lot of time.
Yeah, mathematically possible actually.
You gotta make your free throws though.
Ken. Great pass. Great find there by Bo to Garcia. What a connection we saw there.
So Ken Bo with that nice no-look pass to his teammate.
And a push from behind. Dima Felix got caught there.
Pushing foul on number 77, Ian Felix, that is first.
And
14 foul on Red Robin.
Prats back on the court, replacing Ibrahim Sohail.
40 seconds on the shot clock.
14 seconds remaining in the shot clock for the Royals Australia. And another foul given. So this game is getting slower and slower because of those foul called. 7 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the fourth period.
Really unnecessary fouls being given by the Red Robins.
And it is an early penalty situation actually for the Mapua Red Robins, Coach Anton. With 7 minutes and 56 seconds, you are already in the penalty. That is really a concern for the Mapua Red Robins.
So again, you have to be disciplined in terms of playing defense. You got to stay in front of your man. Can't reach in and push.
Dima Felix on top of the key. To Garcia. Ken Bo. What a pass by Ken Bo to Sigwa. And it is an goaltending for
by Bolasker.
holding on the net. Ashton Pahanel against Dima Felix. Ashton steps on the gas and he will be fouled. A smart move for Ashton Pahanel since that Mapua Red Robins is already in the penalty. Ashton on the line now for the Royals Australia. They are down by 22 points. Like what I mentioned earlier, this is mathematically possible, but every time that you have a chance at the free throw area, you need to capitalize it.
That's correct. You need to make sure that you get those baskets to fall.
Possession goes now back to the Mapua Red Robins.
Right when we talked about making sure or getting your free throws to fall, Ashton Pahanel misses his free throw.
J.R. Garcia to Dima Felix. Ken Bo source but unable to score. Battle for the loose ball goes to Royals Australia. And another big man playing again for the Royals Australia. Wells is back in the playing court. And an energy guy on the other end for Mapua Red Robins, CJ Urag, is back on the floor as well. Raukawa loses the ball against Garcia. Garcia challenging the defenders. High looping layup for Garcia. And if you're playing against a taller defender like Kerr, I think that's the best thing to do. And what happened there, Coach Anton?
Bolasker finally gets his first dunk of the ball game. First dunk of the tournament.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to get that dunk to go.
And it's really evident there, Coach Anton, that he is really eager to throw that ball down to the hoop. 200 dunk and one play for Bolasker. Possession goes back here to Royals Australia. Sigwa unable to control the board.
So Christopher Sigwa Can't
40 seconds on the shot clock.
get control of that leather.
And Coach Anton, let's see in here if that slam dunk of Ball Scare will, ignite the energy of this Royals Australia. The 74-52, a mountain to climb already. And that shot was rejected. 2-on-1 fast break. Wells inside. Missing that easy finish.
So Christian Wells wasn't able to finish that transition layup using his left hand. Missed opportunities by Royals Australia.
Yurag swings the ball over to Dima Felix. Rebound picked up here by Dima Felix once more. And Lilo was fouled there. A blocking foul will be whistled against Prats.
So that's Reese Pratt.
Foul on number 6, Reese Pratt. His third. Team and Royals Australia.
And Coach Anton, Coach Andy Pahanel is really digging deep now to his bench to try to, get some answers coming from his player. Number 21, Cairo Araulio, playing once more for the Royals Australia. Pascual to Banyes. And a three-point shot by the big man, Bolisquer.
A bullet scare. Getting that three-pointer to go. Caught the Red Robins off guard.
And Bolisquer reminds me a little bit of Thon Maker, actually. The way he played, the way he stands. A shorter version, though.
I can't say that I'm going to agree with you, but I'll agree to disagree.
But a big man that can shoot a three-point shot, and tall and lanky as well. Dima Felix swinging it over. Garcia with a putback.
Rex Garcia following up on that miss.
76-55 now. 4 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. Banyes to Wells. Christopher penetrating and dropping it to Banyes. Good communication between the two players there.
Nice drop pass by Christian Wells to his teammate Banyes. That's one of those things where, if you can't get your own shot to go, try to find your teammates and get them going instead.
And Banyes will have this chance again on the line. And we both know here, Coach Anton, that Royals Australia is having some difficulty to convert on the free throw line. But it's no problem on the end of Banyes.
Not in that instance. Banyes able to complete that traditional three-point play opportunity.
With 3 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. Lead is still at 20-point mark for the Mapua Red Robins. EJ Garcia. EJ Garcia really forcing himself through inside.
You gotta love the heart of EJ Garcia. Fearless is EJ Garcia.
A bit challenged vertically, but with that heart that he showed to us, he really, will leave a mark on the basketball scene here, especially for the Mapua Red Robins. I am sure that this is really a young man now for the Mapua Red Robins. I think, based on what I'm seeing, he's like, 15 or maybe 14 years old?
We'll find out as the tournament continues. I'll make sure to ask how young EJ Garcia is.
Banyes for 3. Sohail inside. A first field goal for Ibrahim Sohail.
Strong offensive rebound by Ibrahim Sohail. That's something that you want to see from him game in and game out. He's got to be that assertive.
EJ Garcia against Banyes. Still controlling the basketball. Finally loses it. And Banyes converting after the turnover committed of the Mapua Red Robins.
So Banyas forcing that turnover and finishing that transition layup for the Red Robins.
Garcia for 3. Rebound battle picked up here by Pascual. Pascual decides to drive hard inside, and the possession will stay with the Royals Australia. Another shuffling of players here for the Royals Australia. This is Colette and Herrera back on the court for the Royals Australia.
So let's see what kind of baseline inbound action they have.
And Ivanen scoring on the downtown shot.
So that's
3 points.
Axel Ivonen getting that 3 to go.
And Coach Anton slowly. It's only a 13-point lead here for the Mapua Red Robins, but an answer right away here, courtesy of number 27, Aldred Hadap for the Mapua Red Robins.
So great offensive rebound and stick back.
Rebound here for the Red Robins once more. CJ Urag taking his time now, which is a right thing to do. They are up here by 15 points with only 1 minute and 27 seconds remaining. CJ drops it to Hadap, who just missed that gimme inside. And Sohail really crashing that board now for the Royals Australia.
So Sohail says, enough is enough. Let me get that ball.
And Coach Anton, 1 minute or almost a 1 minute mark now for the game or the remaining of this game. It's safe to say, Coach Anton, 15-point deficit. It's really difficult to be back.
Quite difficult to come back from this unless you have Tracy McGrady in your team, can score 15 points in 30 seconds. Yeah, pretty difficult, yes.
A hard fall there for Garcia. Good thing he is up on his feet. I thought it will go in. A nice baby hook shot there for Ivanen. Stolen here for Ibrahim Sohail. Rebound battle gets here for the Mapua Red Robins. Shot clock is now off, but CJ Urag is still in a hurry. And it seems like Ivanen is having an injury there, holding on his left knee.
That's correct. Axel Ivanen holding on to his left knee. Could have knocked knees with one of the Red Robins players, but helter-skelter basketball
And I
in the
can
last
feel the
seconds.
pain. Garcia hesitating a little bit. 4 seconds remaining. All he needs to do is hold on the basketball. And that will be the final buzzer now, Coach Anton. Mapua Red Robins prevailed in this game 80-65. So, Coach Anton, a full or a total domination showed here by the Mapua Red Robins. What can you say about our game for today?
Great game, all-around game by the Red Robins. It really showed why their Final Four, they were finalists in the NCAA tournament. They did all facets of the game, rebounding, defense. They were able to dominate the Royals Australia basketball. For the Royals Australia Basketball Club, again, this is a learning experience for them. It's not something that, it'll be gone for sure.
And Coach
But,
Anton, I also love the great ball movement of this Mapua Red Robins. They're playing inside-out basketball, nailing those three-point shot, operating inside. So a lot of player contributes for them. But of course, we only have one best player on the game. And I will go to him now and get him for the interview.
So we're just gonna stand by for Daryl. He'll go ahead and get the best player of the ball game in just a few moments. But overall, very, very excellent game that was played by the Red Robins. No doubt, this is something that the Royals Australia Basketball Club will learn from. Now, I did mention earlier when I was talking to the head coach of the Royals Australia Basketball Club that there is no losing when you learn from the experience. For the Red Robin squad, very, very good showing. They were able to practice their offensive sets and get themselves going. So I'll turn you over now to Daryl. He has our best player of the ball game.
So back inside the DLSU Das Marinas Gymnasium, katabi ko ngayon ang best player of the game for the Mapua Red Robins, J.R. Garcia, with 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists, a double-double digits performance para sa iyo, J.R. And imagine, you are playing against really taller defenders. Paano nyo na-overcome yung ganito kalalaki na kalaban ninyo ngayon?
So, nagtyaga lang kami at ginawa namin yung best me. At yung nagandaan namin ng mabuti, yun lang po.
And it's really, great to see that you stepped up on this game now. So, JR, this is your time. Bumati ka. Pasalamatan mo lahat ng gusto mong pasalamatan ngayong araw na to. Lahat ng sumuporta sa Mapua Red Robins.
Nagpapasalamat ako kong JB at saka yung mga sponsor ng Mapua, yun lang po. At shout out kay Joshua Sunsun, yun lang po. Thank you po.
So a man with few words, J.R. Garcia. But on the hard court, he is really playing hard. Stay tuned, guys. The 6th and final game will be up next.